can say, wow, let's enjoy some fun conversation. We'll be shooting the shelf around the nation. Let's start shooting the shelf.
Good morning. I hope I'm back in sync. I've been having connection issues tonight, folks. It is episode 187 of Shooting the Shelf. It is good to be back with my co-host after a week without, and then doing the little random talking with Mark last week. It's good to be back. This feels right.
It's been 2 weeks because I missed an episode, and then last week was ZoloCon. So
right,
yeah, been a little bit.
Yeah, so yes, we do have guests coming. They are international, so I don't know if there's a time hiccup or if they're having connection issues, but they have not indicated that they won't be here. So we're just gonna welcome the chat, just get started with our normal stuff, and see how things go. So Curtis. Who let the dogs out? I mean, is in the chat.
That's not the thing. Before I do that, I did want to just pull up something real quick to show off. Which is this here. There is a brand new YouTube channel called Allegiance Quest. So far up until now, we've had all of our episodes have been on the Off-World channel, the Let's Go Off-World podcast, but we've got a new YouTube channel that is just for Allegiance Quest. Currently only 4 subscribers, but if anybody likes Allegiance Quest, has been following along, this is where the new episodes will be. So you want to go over there and hit that subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. So cool.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like Joe and I just put that together not long. So the only thing up there right now is the playlist that links you to the Off-World stuff. Mm-hmm. So there will be new stuff coming down the road. We're working on the branding and all of that jazz. But for now, it's just something up there to hold over until we officially set up over there. So stay tuned, folks. We'll let you know when that happens. And the more people that subscribe ahead of time, the better it is for the channel.
Yeah, and if you missed it today, we did have a live episode that we did. So that will still be over on the Let's Go Off-World channel. Mm-hmm. There's reasons on why we made it its own channel. I know Joe has his reasons of like it's going to be easier for people to search, and the role-playing game is coming out and stuff. I think the main thing for me is that we were getting dangerously close to 500 subscribers on the Let's Go Off-World channel, and I really don't want us to hit that threshold. We're at 495 last I checked, so we had to divert people to a different place so that we don't accidentally get us. Sometimes people just accidentally hit a subscribe button,
right?
And we don't want it to go 100. So
when the show's over, I'll remove my subscription. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to lag, but I'll remove mine and switch it to the other because who watches Off-World?
Yeah, I would encourage.
I'm just kidding. I love you guys.
Currently, subscribe to Let's Go Off-World. After they watch the newest episode of Legion's Quest, go ahead and unsubscribe. There's no reason to have that anymore. All right, let's see what we got in the chat. We've got JMax77 here. Welcome. He was here like a long time ago, like 5 hours ago. So as well as James Studio Susamudio. We had a lot of people here like 5 hours ago. Hazy HL here 5 hours ago.
There's a reason for that. That.
What happened?
I apparently can't read numbers on my phone when I scheduled. So I had it scheduled for 3:00. And when we started the Off-World, someone's like, hey, you need to update the Shooting the Shelf.
Is it the AM PM? No,
it was scheduled for 3 p.m. and it was scheduled at 3 p.m.
Well, there you go. They were here to support us then. Who knows if they are here now? We had Paul Morales here back at 5 hours ago, as well as Benny Torres. So now we have Dub 3. We have Freaks Figures. Captain Firebeard Baker. Brian Carr is here. We have Who Left Some Warlock in the house. Stacy Lynn of CarverCon fame. Coming up, folks. It's going to be an amazing con. You want to be there. Jesse Marshall. We got Jeremy Gouvier. we've got this guy. I don't know how to.
Walakusiana, it's a chic Vigi or something like that.
Nailed
One
it.
more time, Ricky. One more time.
Yeah.
Gugusiko Kui, Echo Sabria, something like that.
Yeah. Ricky nails it every time. My son Ty is here. We've got Tanya McCoy in the house. Twizzler 19. Darla Ackerman. I know her. She's right over there. Patrick Boyle is here. We've got Omar Munez here as well. William Husted, who on our live Legion's Quest won one of the Legion's Quest Steins. So that's awesome. I have yours, William. I will be bringing it to MesquiCon for you. And that means we've got 4 more to give away at some point. Not sure when. Stay tuned. But if you want one of the Legion's Quest Steins, which are really cool, you got 4 more chances. So,
and I just want to point out, maybe it's because there's 5 players, but there was not 5 players when we started the adventure, and we we actually adventure under the guild of the 5 heroes. So is there 5 mugs steins because there are 5 of us, or because there were 5 of the 5 here? I don't know.
and because we have
know.
a total of like 5 fans, so that all works out. We've got Brian Lynn here of Carver Customs. Let's see who else we got. We got Trevor 16 Shooter, who is one of our comrades on Legion's Quest and the person that got us our steins. So thank you very much. Jesse, you're here. So yeah. We got Uncle Bob and Aunt Shelly here as well. I Am is here. Everything else is silent. Jen, aka Lucky Sprinkles. We've got Kevin McCoy. Blake, aka Recon Rage. Hank G51 and Michael Morales. What does Tanya say here? Try to find Legion's Quest YouTube channel, but it's bringing up Let's Go Off-Road. Yeah, that is where everything old is going to be. The new one, if you actually type in the @ sign and then a Legion's Quest, no spaces, you'll be able to pull it up. So we also have Plastic Platorium, and we have a super chat, Jesse.
Speaking of 5s, we got $4.99. That's close enough to 5 for my book. Kevin M. Boots 77 with a hello, friends. Hello, Kevin.
My boots. And Ruma Medina popped in as well. So that is everybody in the chat. William says, can't wait for MesquiCon. You and me both, brother. That's gonna be fun. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I just hooked Ruben up with a Sir Andrew from Uncle Bob's. I thought I had a complete one to offer him, but I couldn't find like half the stuff that made it Sir Andrew. So I was like, hey, I don't have it, but Uncle Bob's got one. If I can get that for you, would you want that? He was happy with that. So
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you, Uncle Bob and Aunt Shelly, for having that in stock.
Speaking of MesquiCon, I did want to mention I will be having the 3rd annual mystery box from Curtis. These things have been getting bigger and bigger each year. The first one was free. It was all fodder. Second one was $100, had a lot of good stuff in it. This year's is a huge box. A lot of brand new items in there, not opened. It is going to be more than $100. I don't know exact price. I'm going to say probably 200 is what I'm going to put on there. And there's probably, if I had to roughly guess, I would say about $500 worth of stuff in it. So whoever shows up at our table first, mine and Steven's, and says, I want the mystery box, hands me a couple crisp $100 bills, you will walk away with this year's mystery box. So,
woohoo.
And Sig jumped in as well. Uncle Bob says that was their last one. And then another one came in loose yesterday. So, yeah. All right. Well, we still don't have our guest here, but I say let's go ahead and start with shelf selections. Does that sound fair?
Yes.
Is that what we want to do?
Yes.
Let me go ahead and pull those in because I'm a terrible host and didn't pull that in earlier.
Well, it was different when you make the slides because then you know they're ready, and I forgot to tell you they were ready. Usually I'm doing that as we start the show.
As much as I would love to blame you, no, it's just because I forgot. And I think it's because I was off for 2 weeks and I kind of got out of practice. I'm kind of new to this YouTube stuff. So
It
I
happens.
definitely wasn't on. This isn't my like third stream out of 4 today. So, all right, here we go. Shelf selection. Starting off with my pick. This is from our good buddy Mark Thomas of Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I know we've seen this head sculpt a few times. Where you got this like flaming Ghost Rider head. We've seen it painted up a few different ways. This one is painted up with some like green spectral flames, and he did an awesome job. I just thought this was cool. Initially, it was not on Instagram, and I did my old hey, I need this on Instagram for reasons. And this would be the reason. So if you're not already over there subscribe Saturday Morning Toy Collector. He's got a couple different shows and he updates things on there for the shows. And he's a great dude. So check him out.
That's Mark, right?
Yep.
I saw him at ZoloCon last week. That was really surprising. Yeah.
And he fell asleep in the hallway and they put like a homeless sign on him.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then somebody gave him
I wanted to pull this
while
up.
He was sleeping, but then somebody stole his $1. So yeah.
I wanted to pull this up, but I didn't want Mark to think this was about him. I believe Blake is talking about you with the slides.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
But you know what, Curtis?
Yeah.
I think you do good enough.
I
Not good enough, like not like in the disparaging way, good enough. Like you are good enough.
Well, and I said 3 out of 4 shows for the day. I don't know if I'm supposed to be on Toy Hammer After Dark tonight. I have not received a link yet. It's sometimes I'm on, sometimes I'm not. So we'll see. It could be 3 shows today, could be 4. So
don't you make the links for everybody?
No, not for them. YouTube has not given me the power to make everybody's link yet. But
gotcha. Okay.
Coming soon. Okay. What do you think about this one?
Oh, right. I think it's awesome. I love seeing it. It looks like it would go really well with the scaphoid colors.
Mm-hmm. I believe that was the intent. Yeah.
I think it's really cool. The sculpt is really cool, and the details in sculpts are always really awesome. And not every paint job gets them out as awesomer as other paint jobs. I'm mainly talking about. Never mind. I'm trying to make a compliment that he did a really good job painting this really awesome sculpt.
Mm-hmm.
And that just because it's a good sculpt doesn't mean it's going to get painted well, because like Hasbro has some like killer sculpts on their Star Wars faces, but the paint jobs are horrible. That said, I was trying to circle back around and it felt weird. So Mark, awesome job. I'm sorry that I talked.
Great work, sir. All right. Next is one of Jesse's.
Surprise. It's a dinosaur. This is from Veronica Ayers 75 over on Instagram with some dots in there. I don't know which figure this is. And I don't know if it's a repost from someone else. It looks like it's just theirs because I'm not sure what Crypto Kid is. Maybe that's a side handle for them. But I just thought it was a cool picture. It looks like nature photography of some sort of pterodon just chilling before it goes on a hunt, or she.
I'll be honest, with this first pulled up, I was like, oh, it's like an actual nature shot of some animal. And then I'm like, wait a minute, dinosaurs aren't real. Now anyways, they used to be. But
chicken nugget.
But I think that's cool. Yeah, this looks, and I mean, just for the figure itself, awesome paint job. I don't know. Do you know if this is a Jurassic Park one or what this is?
It does not look like. It looks like maybe a Schleich or one of those where I don't really catch any articulation points in there.
It's cool. I like the back of the head, the stripes and stuff. So it's cool.
Yeah, I like it that way. Like I feel like that's if that's how they were actually colored in nature. It's kind of that whole. Oh, I can't think of the word where like the back of the head looks like the front of the head. So predators wouldn't know which way it was looking.
Good call. Yeah. So I mean, really well done. It looks like something you would actually see in nature. So nice work. And that is veronica.airs.75 for anybody that is not currently following, which I need to check that one because I don't know if I am following that one.
I feel bad because I think I've grabbed several shots from this account in the past and somehow they haven't made it on. So I needed to make sure this one got on this week.
I was not following that account, but I am now because that's what we do, folks. We follow cool accounts and then it makes our Instagram feed that much cooler. So
speaking of cooler, freaks jumping in. I believe it is Schleiss. Veronica collects a lot of those. So
Very
there we
cool.
go.
Next one is one of my picks. The _ alchemist _ Yoicel. This is Yoicel Waters, Jay Waters' wife. She does the awesome barbarian female cosplay. She was just at ZoloCon. And she took this photo out in the snow with the ice troll, which every time it snows, I want to take my ice troll out. And there's been a couple years where I've actually made it happen. And then other years where I'm like, oh, I should do that. And then I just don't get around to it. But this is beautiful. I love the, nice blue sky in the background and the clouds and the snow. Like this just looks really well done. So good job.
Wondering if she snapped this when they were up here for the convention, because I think they live in a place that doesn't get snow regularly. So
I know she posted it while they were up there. So
okay,
it wouldn't surprise me if she took it while they were there. So
nice.
So,
this is really cool. I love
great people. Yes, that is correct.
Yes. Yeah, it was cool to see them at again, another set of people I was not expecting to see at ZoloCon. So that was a nice surprise. This is a cool shot. I really like how the colors of the ice troll blend in with the actual snow and ice and the clear skies. Like it, yeah, and that I don't know if that's an effect or if she just got a really good reflection on that eye is really cool.
I believe that would have to be an effect, but it definitely looks cool. Beautiful. Next one of Jesse's. Ooh.
I realize now that I think I put two pictures in from the same account this week, but whatever, that's okay. This is Toy Photo Guy with a really fun dynamic action pose with
Thrace.
Thank you. So I had like 8 different names trying to come out all at once.
For you this time. So
thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. So Thrace, I love this kind of like dynamic. I mean, it almost looks like a football style pose, the way she's moving, but I just thought it was really cool. Yeah. Like the color effect. I like, because it's not a pose I would have expected to see this character in. So I think it's really cool and really caught my attention. So well done.
Yeah. I love the action shot. I don't know that I've seen a character in a like full up sprint like this. A mythic figure. So this looks really cool. And then the extra effects on the spell stuff there, and even the background and everything, like just whole thing is just really well done. So, all right. Next is one of mine. This is from the T Bowles 113 account, which is Travis Bowles. But this was put together by his son, Kane, who's been doing just some awesome stuff. Like Kane he's one of the luckiest kids around, because his dad just has like a shit ton of toys laying around and he can just play with them and just like pop things apart and, mess around. And he's been just coming up with some awesome stuff based on, the stuff that he has around. This combination I thought was absolutely amazing. I could totally see this as a figure in the line. It just looks, when I see something like this that doesn't have any extra paint or anything, it's just basically a pop and swap, but it creates this whole new character. I'm just absolutely amazed, and this one is well done.
I second everything you just said, and I have to say, with that face paint on there, I thought that was the David Williams head for a second. I thought this was like a David Williams tribute figure.
Yep. But I could see that.
No, I realized that it was the head from the pack eventually, but when I first saw it, I was like, oh shoot, someone made a David Williams. But no, I think this is really cool. I love all the tones, those different colors, like browns and like the darker grays and everything just look really cool in this combination. Like
it kind of has like a cross wasteland / voodoo vibe to it. Like I don't know. I really love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Absolutely agree.
Next is one of Jesse's.
Our buddy Kevin Maboots with Atlas and Bonfire out in the woods in the snow. And I mean, this is the picture I've been wanting to see with these characters, and I didn't know it's the one I was like. It's just like That's no slight on Trevor. I just meant once it got into fans' hands and like people started doing photos, like I love this a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I on top of these both being awesome figures, we love some outdoor photography and just this angle, like the really upward trajectory. Looking at this, it's interesting. It's an interesting perspective, and I really like this a lot. So, Uncle Bob says he hopes that you put a picture of Kevin to this group of shots.
I did not. I forgot to take a picture of Kevin. Uncle Bob found Kevin for me on the way to ZoloCon and brought him. We were reunited, not physically attached. He's not part of me, but he's
in your heart.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, not physically.
Next is one of my picks, and this is our good buddy Alan over at Vine Jungle Figure Factory. And first off, Alan is one of the best dudes I know. Like he's just got a good heart. He's super talented. He has a very interesting life. His day job is working in the haunt industry, so he has a haunted house. He does these monster camps where people come in and he teaches them how to like make latex mask and things like that. He just has a super cool day job. And when he's not doing that, he is working on customizing. And he has been with myself and Tanya on Mod Squad on Saturday mornings. He's been on my customizing studio on Sundays. And he gets so much done in a short period of time that it blows me away. He will sculpt something in Blender, print it out, paint it, have it ready to go, like finish it in one day. And then like on this, I think he printed the head and the hands and the arm guards, but then like all that stuff on the back, like that almost kind of turtle shell kind of fins and stuff, he sculpted with a 5-minute epoxy, which another thing, like I've seen people use like the like epoxy sculpt or green stuff, but he uses like a really industrial strength, like 5-minute epoxy that like hardens super quick. And so you can't play around. Like you've got to like get right to work, and he will sculpt something. And by the time he's done sculpting it, immediately he can start painting it. And so like that whole back section he did on one live stream. Like he sculpted it, painted it, got it all done in one live stream.
Nice. Nice.
And he's just been on a troll kick lately. He's been doing some stuff, some Ray Harryhausen type stuff. He's been doing some Motu type stuff. So check out this Instagram, Vine Jungle Figure Factory, and you'll see some pretty cool trolls going on over there.
Excellent. Yeah, this is really cool. It's super creepy in the best way possible. Like, I mean, this is a great look for the troll. It really adds some different dimensions to the character. And yeah, Alan's a super nice guy, super talented, and his tour. I know we try not to encourage people to watch Offworld, but I would definitely tell people to go back and check out. He inadvertently gives like a tour through half of the haunt or more on Friday night's episode. So
yeah, like the first half of Offworld this past week was really Alan just kind of showing us around his haunted house, which goes for like ever, and there's so much stuff. So yeah, if you have any interest, go over there and check that out. So next one of Jesse's.
This is Toy Photo Guy again, with some awesome shots of AWOC characters. Again, I just really like this kind of like morning mist look, in the rainforest, and these characters going to battle. I just thought it was a really cool shot with some cool figures. And I'm going to say cool a couple more times just to make the word not mean anything.
Do you think it's cool though?
I do think it's cool.
Very cool.
It's very cool. It's cool.
Super cool. Yeah, I feel like this is a good setup for these guys, like doing some sort of, kind of outdoor scene. Like it doesn't feel like this actually is outdoors. Like this is something that they set up like a diorama piece, but it's an outdoor looking setting. With these figures, looks really good. I love that you got the one here on the front, just kind of taking a nap, just kind of snoozing a bit. And the rest are putting in some work. But yeah, cool shot. Nice job.
Indeed.
Next is one of my picks. And somebody sent me this. I'm sorry, I don't remember who. Somebody sent me this. And this is Zevipats _ toy photo. That's how I'm gonna say it. And it is an undead legion, or sorry, an undead. No, is it considered, what is that? Undead 2-pack? What is it
It's
called?
the Undead Builder Pack.
Undead Builder Pack. That's what it is. With that creepy head with the jaw hanging off, which was kind of like the coolest piece I think that came out last year. On the ground in what you would normally see as a very dark, grungy, scary setting. There you go. Who left some warlock? But in this one, it seems very happy and sweet and pleasant, and you have kind of like this life of the, like that flower, like kind of coming through this dead body. So happiness and disgustingness all mixed in one. Who doesn't love that? So
I'm glad you picked this one because it meant I got to add that second picture from Toy Photo Guide that I didn't realize was tough, because this was in my list too. And I was like, I'm going to have way more pictures than Curtis for a change. So yeah, this was going to get double featured. I can't remember if it got sent or if I just stumbled across it or if I was tagged. I don't know. But yeah, I love it. I love the shot. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Messenger about Joan of Arc from '99.
I have.
You said you have. This reminds me of that scene where it shows like the fast forward of like the body like decaying and being taken over by the nature and everything. Yeah. But
and
this
was also, there's a behind the scenes on this, and I believe this is the one where it had like a probe lens that they were using, which is kind of cool to see. So if you've not seen that before, the behind the scenes is a cool one to check out. So
yeah, the way this is shot, I feel like I'm some sort of like critter moving through the brush and the flowers and coming across this guy and getting startled or something,
Yeah, I just pulled it up, and yeah, it is. It's like the camera sitting there with this huge long probe lens in order to get this like really cool perspective shot. So yeah, nice. Check it out. Next one of Jesse's. Ooh.
So this is from I forgot to grab the other shot, but this is from our buddy J-Lo Fidelity Customs.
This one you didn't even need the name on. You could have just kind of cut the name off, and we would have known.
I know. Like, now, I believe this is getting the blacklight shown on it. So this is blacklight reactive paint in its reactive state. It looks a little different when the light is off and it's under natural light. But just the transition, the fades, like this jump. At first, I was like, my first thought was like, what is that? Like, my first thought was like it was some sort of like AI thing. And then I realized, no, that's a J-Lo thing. Like, that's legit. And then I scrolled through and I saw the other pictures, but yeah, I just thought this was really cool. That guy's got such a crazy talent for like color and just really unique flavors to his work.
Yeah, he's been hanging out a lot on Sundays with us on the customizing studio, painting over there, and he's always doing something interesting. Today he was working on some dragons and a griffin and all kinds of stuff, and he does a lot of stuff with Turbo Dork paints, and then he will do stuff where he incorporates Turbo Dork with other acrylics and some dry brushing and different things. And but whenever he does something like this where he's transitioning like from one color to a next, it's done so well. Like it blends so nicely. He just does an excellent job. So yeah, I can't say enough about that. Next, and man, this one blew me away, folks. This is Mini Plastic Multiverse, and this is 100% practical. There is nothing. There is like all those little cars and stuff down there. He had little cars down there. He's got a whole cityscape. This is like taken from up above. It's got a behind the scenes, and that whole thing is like a miniature playset, like underneath this Daredevil that's flipping around. And that stuff is really there. And I was absolutely amazed by not just this picture, but looking at the behind the scenes. It is pretty impressive that he was able to get this look out of that. So
yeah, this is great. I can totally see. I mean, because This is a dial. Like, you could use it with Batman. You can use it with so many different superheroes and different angles and stuff. So like that's really cool that it's all practical in there. Because when I first saw this, I assumed there was, you know, effects and stuff done to it, but this is really cool.
Yeah, there's, like I said, there's a cool behind the scenes of it, like a little clip, and I would encourage people to check it out because it's pretty impressive. So
True hedgehog, true.
Next is one of Jesse's. Ooh, I like that.
I mean, come on. This is Boba _ Chuck, with the Neve figure with some effects to give some fire and stuff to the arrows. But like, to me, I'm assuming it was intentional because it's so close to the image. But it reminds me of when Wonder Woman goes across no man's land in the first Wonder Woman movie, and she just holds up the shield when all the bullets are, you know, she kind of like reveals herself for the first time. And that was immediately what I saw or heard or thought of when I saw this. But in my mind, like I would much rather see this. Like, I like that movie, but I can't wait to get Neve. I think she's an awesome looking character, and this photo just like quadruply enhances.
Yeah, and Hansel's for sure. And Hansel's and Gretel's.
Enhances and ensorcels together is enhancels.
Yeah, it definitely enhances and Gretel's it. Yeah, awesome figure. I unfortunately have not gotten to play with it yet because Darla ripped it out of my hands and opened it up and stole it. And I've only seen it one time since it was opened, and she's got it hidden somewhere in the house, and I don't know where it's at. But for the 2 seconds that I was able to hold it and look at it, it was an amazing figure. Love the shield, love the she does. Love the 1.0 parts. And listen, like she's got some thickness to her, man. She's got some biceps. Like, she is not to be screwed with. She will mess you up. And yeah, love the shield with all those arrows and stuff. And this is just a great shot. I love, you know, her holding it up like this and kind of blocking those arrows. And yeah, great job. Next we have Blazing.Collector 420. So lately I have been kind of on a mess toys and even some CT toys, but more mess toys kick, especially for Spider-Man. And this one here normally does not have any of these black lines. All the cell shading was done by this individual. And, you know, Jesse and I have talked about this numerous times. Neither one of us are super into cell shading, but when it's done well, it looks pretty freaking cool. And this is done really well. So I think this photo for me highlighted two things. One, the amazing work of the cell shading that they did on this after the fact, and then also the posability of these figures. They're just spectacular. And you know, you get them on AliExpress, they're like $35, and you can't get a better figure for that money. So
yeah, I think the customization on this figure, like, it literally feels like someone just ripped into a comic book and pulled this character like right out of the page. Like, you ever see those things where they like dip the guitars to get the, that's what it feels like. It's like someone,
like where they have like the water or whatever, and it's like sitting on top of it, and
and they lay it in, when they pull it out, it's got like the stripes or the patterns, or like, it feels like that. Like someone just like stuck a piece of plastic in like a blank figure and pulled this out. Not belittling their work, because I know that took a lot of effort, but it just looks pulled straight out of the comic. And like, I can feel the brooding coming off of this guy.
Yeah. And I love
like
this
angsty brooding,
this
not
version
the
of Spider-Man. Like,
nesting.
I never read any of the Ben Reilly stuff, you know, whatever. I feel like this look, like this kind of hooded with the red and stuff, this look is really freaking cool. And I even love the web shooters on the wrist and stuff. Like, I love this look so much that it makes me want to read the comic, but then I've heard that the comic isn't that good. So all right, next one is one of Jesse's.
So I might be a little obsessed with these figures, but watching everyone else have fun with them is awesome. So you're going to keep seeing these as long as I keep seeing cool pictures. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. This is Scourge photography or skirt. I don't know how to pronounce. With the Hot Toys, Jinx and Vi. I love the dynamic shot. I like the shot of them back to back. It's just these just look like a lot of fun.
Are these
and I
the
like
Hot
that
Toys ones? Is that what this is?
I believe so. I know there's like a knockoff or a third party version of Jinx that's called like Crazy Girl or Bomb Girl or something like that, but I don't think they've done a Vi yet. Or
it's a knockoff. It's just called You Owe Me a Coke.
But yeah, I just think these look really cool, and
yeah. I mean, the awesome show, and these figures look great, and this shot is awesome. So I love both of these. So I'm
going to interrupt real quick. Our guests have arrived, so we're almost done with the shelf selections. But folks, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to our guests from Hobb Idea in Eudore, Japan. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Hello, thank you for inviting us.
Absolutely. So we at the start of the show, we look at some photos from the internet, and we're almost done with that. We've got a couple more left, Jesse.
I
no, actually, this is the last one.
This might be my last one. Yeah,
that's it. So never mind, we're done.
Now we can just talk to you guys. So perfect timing.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
All right. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. These are the folks that are working on the soft goods for the D13 Nippon or Nippon. I don't know the correct way to pronounce that.
Nippon.
Okay. The Nippon Adventures coming soon from Chris. So it's the companion line to the D13 Biblical Adventures. Welcome to the show. I know it's early in the morning for you guys. So how are you doing this morning? See, I can say good morning now because it's morning for them.
Yeah, good
morning. Good morning, guys.
Good evening to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So how did you get into this stuff, doing the soft goods and everything?
At first, I suggest that Chris for Nippon Adventures project, and so in Japan, many IP is so strong like anime, manga, but so original samurai figure and original samurai figure doesn't exist in Japan, so I wanna make them. And I told Chris the adventures body is very nice articulation, so like samurai grip, katana posing.
Just because of the articulation.
Yes. So I suggest, and so we wear the kimono, and I learned the Japanese history long time. So I search the
and he made sure the documents and the soft goods and articulation are authentic Japanese one, not Japanese-ish or Chinese-Japanese hybrid or so. Because it was one of his dreams to create a whole Japanese and action figure line.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So this was you got the bug in Chris's ear to get this project going. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Very cool.
And,
so
yeah.
Oh, thank you, Curtis.
Yeah.
So you guys, partially you're is it your approved retailers in Japan for Four Horsemen product, correct?
Yeah.
And is that how you got connected with Chris? Was through Horseman stuff, or did you just meet? Like, how did that connection happen?
At first, we met as for Horseman's retailer because Chris invited him to be a Japanese retailer first.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice. And so that was the first thing, and after that, we connected more as a business partner and a friend.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Were you already doing retailer stuff for other toy lines before this?
他の、
うん
他のどうやってた？
やってない。So at first, I'm one of the big collectors for Horsemen in Japan. So
Okay.
I ordered a lot of figures. So Chris found it, and hey, I'm looking for the Japanese retailer.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And oh, I'll do it.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
How does that work when it comes to like new waves and stuff come out? Do they ship it from China to here and then back to you guys, or does it just come straight from China over to you guys? How does that work?
About that, Chris and us talked about, and for now we got the stuff straight from the China.
Oh, okay.
So it's better for us or in Asia.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Well, that's good. Then maybe you don't have to. Well, I don't know what it's like. You won't have Curtis's favorite trade word come up in the tariff situation, probably as much as it would be if it came here and then back over.
That's true. So
awesome.
Just looking at these soft goods, like these are really, really nice. Were you already doing stuff with soft goods before this?
No, it was the first time.
Oh wow.
I did that, but I wanted to make sure it's a authentic kimono style.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that just I use the human size kimono patterns to make it, but it's just not downscared, but to make it looks cool on 1/12 scale figure. We collaborated, and I made sure that, and he made sure that it won't prevent the articulation.
Yeah, you don't want to hinder anything.
And so, so it was a little difficult at first, but we tried a lot.
I'm sorry. The patterns, the color, and that's based on a traditional look?
No, but this one is an original.
Okay.
It's kind of based on, but on its original, yeah.
Okay. Oh, right, because this is one of the early ones. Like he did the different demons and stuff in the different colors with the biblical adventures, right? So this is kind of an early release one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the first attempt we made, and also the first attempt to make her authentic kimono in a Chinese factory.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For my custom kimono, one, I'm using a Japanese antique silk. The real kimono fabric, but we can do it in a Chinese factory, of course. So we try to make it good and cool using synthetic material. But still, it looks good.
Yeah, I mean they look great.
Yeah, because fabric's one of those things that the smaller you get, the more any imperfections would show up, or like the stitching. I mean, I'm just speaking from what I've looked at. I don't know from I can barely sew a button on a shirt, so like I'm not talking from any skill, but as a collector, what it looks like on your body. So to be able to shrink that down, like you were saying, and still be functional, is just really cool. I mean, I know the only other people I would know by name professionally is the CJessam team, another couple that works on the Legion and the Cosmic stuff, and like some of the coats and things they've done have been really interesting. So it'll be cool to see these in hand, and get to look at all these details and see what you guys have created there.
Yeah. So how many pieces have you done so far for it?
For the factory one, this two. 何個やったって今まで。
2種類。それがソフトグッズの話。
Is this about the soft goods or the?
Yeah. How many different soft good patterns and stuff have you done for them?
For the soft goods patterns,
about 10 patterns.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Yeah. So they included another character's kimono pattern.
Because we are preparing for Kickstarter.
Okay.
In May or June probably, and we send the kimonos and the patterns to Chinese factory, and they make it the prototype, and I check and so on.
Okay.
It's
very cool.
So I guess we're asking questions. We're not trying to probe and get too much information like before the Kickstarter and all that stuff. We're not trying to be sneaky. But you guys, you were at Legions Con this past year, correct? You were set up right over with Chris, correct?
Mm.
And was that your first time coming to Legions Con?
Yes.
Okay. What I know, Curtis and I, it's one of our favorite events of the year. I know it's not Curtis's favorite, but it's up there. What do you have any highlights or memories, or what was that like? Was it for you guys?
Highlight.
That's a kind of broad question, I know.
Yeah. So everything is so great and fantastic. But so the most big thing is the biggest fan community and of the regions gone, the Marriott Hall, and we chatting and drinking and talking about many favorite figures and yeah.
Like
That's
G's,
awesome.
G says
yes.
my sake buddy.
G, yes.
You remember G? Who could forget G? I think you got the better end of that deal, G.
Yeah.
Although I can't say, I don't know for sure. I've never had sake or Yingling, so I don't know. You think I would, living in Pennsylvania, but I just don't drink beer. And Billy says thanks for the tea.
Oh yes, green tea and sake. I brought it.
I did want to show this one here. This shows kind of that, what you were talking about the articulation and still being able to, get, both hands on the sword while wearing the soft goods and stuff.
Yes.
So that's cool. The overhand shot with the sword.
That's great.
Yes.
And even down like on his knees. Is this one the one on the right? Is that underneath the other one, or is that a separate soft good piece?
The underneath.
Underneath, okay.
Underwear, just like a rear samurai, and so
Gotcha.
Oh wow.
you can share that.
So it's like authentic. Like it's, and I find that's really cool that people will get inspired, in general, to be able to embrace and show and translate their cultures into different ways that can make it accessible. I know, samurai and all that is a very popular thing in Western pop culture and everything, but to see it like this, where it's very sincere and realistic is really cool.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And for me, at the Legion Con, I was happily surprised on how much Westerners, Americans, are interested in our soft goods and samurai theme. I thought there were some, but I didn't expect so much Americans getting interested.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people at Legion's Con, and they're all pretty passionate about this stuff. So
yeah,
I know. Kurz, would you say, like, I think I've heard pirates the most, and like Japanese, like samurai sort of stuff has been like the second most requested sort of thematic elements to be brought into Legion. So
probably,
and it might not work on everybody in Mythic Legions, but I know some of the D13 soft goods work over to Mythic Legion. So I'm sure we'll see some people mixing and matching on their shelves as soon as this stuff gets into people's hands.
Yeah. And about the soft goods, the kimono is, they are open at front.
Okay.
And like a gown, so it's perfect for action figures because they fit and we can
Adjust
and detachable. So I think it could be applied for other figure line.
Okay.
Maybe.
We got Billy asking for Zatoichi, the blonde. I don't know if I said that right. The blind swordsman tie-in when? Obviously, if that's a thing that's happening, we know you can't answer that, but someone's excited for it. And if Billy's excited for it, I'm sure there's other people excited for it. So there you go, Billy. Take the silence as however you want to read into that one.
そうね、ザトイチはいないので、there's no Zatoichi, and Zatoichi is IP character, so
okay.
Yeah. We want to product him, of course, but the filmmaker.
Okay. Understood. Well, there you go, Billy. He'll be using his tears to make his green tea tonight.
Yeah. yes. We.
And was this this year, right? Or was this last year?
And this year, February's
that's Monkey King at the bottom. So
you what?
That's Monkey King at the bottom. So that would be this year.
Oh,
yeah. Mouse King, some music regions.
Mouse King, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Stormers, Hanuman.
Nice.
What's it like working with Chris? Like it seems like it would be crazy working with Chris.
Yeah.
You can be honest. You can be no. I'm just kidding.
No, fantastic time.
That looks cool. I like that.
Yeah, this is winter themes samurai.
Okay. Jordan, I'm not asking that question.
That is amazing. The being able to pull off that pose. That's really cool.
Thank you.
I really like the kneeling one. Like that's I know it's just movies, but like every movie I've seen, when you see someone like it looks so natural, and yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure the posing and the how the soft goods were on climb with the figure, and how it looks when he brandishes a sword, and so we wanted to make sure it's like an actor in Japanese movie or samurai movies, like in Kurosawa Akira's
Okay.
Seven Samurais and so on.
I actually just saw the Seven Samurai for the first time a couple of years ago. My one friend who's a big film buff, he's like, we got to get you to watch some of these classics. And he's like, have you ever watched this one? I said, no. And so we watched it, and man, that movie was amazing. Have you seen that one, Curtis?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For sure. That's a must see.
Yeah, that's a classic. And it's more difficult in Japan to get an IP for movie characters and real actors, and yeah, it's very difficult. It's not about the money, but the customs and connections and so on.
Okay.
So we'd like to do that, but maybe we could do that for the old movies like Seven Samurais.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little more much easier than previous movies. The late ones like The Last Samurai or so. That's great,
Okay.
but it's more difficult.
Well, I mean, if you were able to do a Seven Samurai, I mean, you could release a couple at a time, or I mean, that'd be like a whole wave in and of itself. There's so many characters. I mean, beyond just the seven, that would be cool to see translated into figure form. Ruben's got the question here. So yes, this will be a Kickstarter. I think you said possibly coming in May or June.
Yeah, it's a little delayed because Chris and I want to be perfect ones.
Yeah.
So we're now talking and trying it with the Chinese factories to make sure they're very, very good. So I would say it's probably May or June.
Okay. Oh, that's really cool. And which I'm gonna blow it. Which is this, the winter figure that was just on the screen a minute ago? Is that what this is, or is that a different color?
And different colors.
You said there was the winter samurai. I think was it like a darker gray, or is it that one?
No, and this gray one is the winter samurai, and this navy one is the summer samurai.
Oh, okay.
So in Japanese classic, Makura no Soshi and summer verse, and summer is best season of the midnight. So midnight blue is summer color.
Okay.
And winter is snow and bamboo.
Okay. So is that where the lines come in on that?
Yeah. So black line is express bamboo.
Okay. Oh, that's really cool.
And the summer one, and you see the yellow pattern. This is for the moon and fireflies in the summer.
Oh, cool. That's really cool. And I was driving home this summer one night, this past summer, and I know people have been talking about like fireflies are going extinct or something, but I was driving down this like country road. It was dark and there's like no street lights and stuff, and I was like, nope, they are all over the place. It was really cool. Like, I was really.
I hadn't heard that. That's interesting.
And Ruben's asking, will there be female figures as part of this?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Excellent.
Very cool.
We are planning to include female figures after third and fourth waves.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
First and second do not include females, but the third and fourth includes many females. Samurai,
Yeah, female samurai, samurai princess, and female yokai.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, many
And
ones.
I know, Chris, the D13. I haven't seen any of the female figures come out in production form yet. So is it? I'm just assuming it's going to use the same body build again as those when they come.
You're talking about the biblical adventures female?
Yes. Yeah, I know he showed some like a year or so ago, or maybe 2 years ago, that were coming.
Yeah, it's about the same, but it's a little different because of the females' body and difference between Western female and Japanese female. It's a little more put it.
Okay.
For the
That's
Nippon
really
adventure.
Cool. That's really cool. I know. Sorry, this just popped into my head. I know Curtis and I, thanks to Trevor, are big fans of the Blue-Eyed Samurai cartoon from Netflix, and I've been wanting to do a custom of Mizu, but I think I'm going to wait until I can get some of your soft goods from this to pull that off to get it looking more authentic.
Yeah. So, Lady Samurai wears a kimono and hakama pants like this.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, this is custom soft goods from by Hanako, but the product include, of course, hakama pants, and Lady Samurai is in lineup, so you can.
Okay.
Yeah. You will do it.
Nice.
Very cool. I believe this is the female one that you were talking about, Jesse.
Yeah.
It isn't the final version, I think, but it's about it. Yeah.
Gotcha. So
yeah, it's been a while since we've seen any updates on this one, so we'll just blame Chris for more delays.
I'm sure, a ice cream truck went by or something. He got distracted somehow, for sure. Chris gets distracted easily, so
yes, he does, and that's okay, because we know we'll end up getting good stuff when it shows up,
for sure.
Yeah, and as Chris is a great fan of Japanese girls, so
well, there you go.
Sure, on the Nippon adventures have many attractive female figures.
I can guarantee that is going to get clipped for PGG. So
his daughters were at Zolo with him last weekend. And we were right behind I was right next to their table, me and the Wolf King guys, and Chris was right there with his kids, and the Horsemen were right behind us. And like the guys at the studio were just like kept throwing stuff at them, and the girls would throw stuff back. And at one point they were doing like a TikTok dance or something like at the Horseman register, because there was no one in line for a moment. And I see George steps over and he gets in line and he's dancing with them. And Yeah, it looked like they were having a good time holding down the fort for Chris. He was wandering around doing Chris things.
His dollars are amazing. They're so cute. And they work harder than Chris and both
Yeah.
at the Legion's Con.
They were doing something in notebooks and draw, like they were busy nonstop. Like I don't think either one of them just like sat and messed with their phones or anything like that. So yeah.
I don't know. He's an interesting guy.
Absolutely.
So as far as like being the retailer over there, like what kind of like is there a lot of fans in that area that are collecting the Horseman stuff, or like how much interest is there?
Don't know. For Horseman's Mystic Legends are increasing and the fandom here and 何人だっけ最初去年 Last year we had an official gathering of Mystic figures and it was just 何人
16 people.
Okay. Like here they call it like a mythic meetup, like that kind of thing where the people come. Okay, that's cool.
And but this year, just before the Wonder Festival,
Wonderfest.
We gathered over 80 people.
Wow. So, and なんだ Visitors were 82 people and exhibitors about 20 people, so 100 people.
Wow.
In the venue.
And this was the first official meetup for Japanese Legends fans. And
very cool.
Chris and the amazing D was there too. And it was so good actually. And we are actually planning for the second one in the summer. So maybe twice a year gathering for them too.
Yeah. So day before Wonder Festival.
Yeah.
Is there a character that seems to be like a trending favorite over there from recent waves from the Legion's lines?
Yes, night bodies and dwarf is so popular.
Okay.
Oh really?
Okay.
You got dwarf fans over there, huh?
Yeah.
You just made a lot of people in the chat or maybe watching on the replay very happy by saying that dwarves are popular. And Joe Russo for the Knights.
Yes. So,
and Ellie. That's really cool. So a second meetup in the summer, hopefully. And are you going to come back to Legion's Con again?
Yeah.
Or is that excellent.
Very cool.
I know I walked by your table. I think I was even having been there for so many years now, like it's still overwhelming sometimes. And I get distracted to the point where I'd be like Chris, except it's like getting back to my table. So maybe one of these years I won't set up a table and I'll just go be an attendee.
It's not a bad idea. That Wonderfest, I know Chris, we were over on the PGG show on Saturday night, and Chris actually went live at one point from Wonderfest, and it seemed like pretty big convention. Like seemed like there was a lot of people there.
Yeah, the Wonderfest is pretty big, hosted by Kyodo. Do you know Kyodo? What you mean?
Kyodo,
like Bandai people.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's not just a fantasy figure, it's the largest figures and toy conventions in Japan.
Mainly garage kit.
What is that?
So amateur resin figure and なんだっけな。レジキットが和製語か。
I don't know what that means.
There was a divider, and apparently, past the divider was more kind of adult themed stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, garage kit.
Yeah, I don't know what garage kit is.
Is that like kit bashing, like customizing, or?
Yeah, like customizing onto
Okay.
and assemble and coloring by yourselves, by customers.
Okay.
Like that.
Oh wow.
Not a complete product, but materials.
So unpainted, made figures, made
like model kit type things. Okay.
Resin.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And that is huge. That is a lot of people.
There like on one of the holes, and there are 8 holes.
8 holes.
Oh wow.
So
So we're just looking at a small portion of it here.
Yeah, so over 30,000 people.
30,000?
Yeah.
Holy moly. Yeah, that's a ton. So
Yikes. That's a lot of people. I don't know if I could handle that. Legion's Con has me at my limit for number of people in a space.
But Legion's Cons are great because all their customers and patrons are or they're all fans of the customs and fantasy figures
or cosmic.
Yeah.
Is it pretty big for cosplay too? They have cosplay at that one, like where they dress up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not as big as the comic market.
Oh yes.
Comic market in Japan. And the comic market is for the manga.
Okay.
Books, digitals, manga. And the Wonder Festival is for 3D figures.
Gotcha.
Comic market is for 2D.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
That's cool.
And we had one day on IP license 3 days, at the hall. You don't have to get a license for making your favorite figures.
Okay.
Yes, manga and so on.
I never thought about the differences in that sort of approach to things. That's interesting.
Yeah. Got a thing here. And it just says it's the world's largest festivals dedicated to figure modeling and sculpture. So that's cool. So as I scrolled down here, there was looks like they have like experience areas and merchandise areas, and so. And then on the stage, do they have like different presenters and stuff? Is that what happens there?
The makers, persons, talk show, and voice actor, the show.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And cosplayers show.
So like the celebrity type people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of that at the conventions that we have, where people will be there to like sign autographs and things like that, and very cool.
don't know what this means. Curtain obstacle.
They're talking about that other area still.
Oh.
So they had like the floor, like Chris, where Chris was at with his table, like right straight across from him was this big curtain. And if you went behind the curtain, it was more of kind of an adult themed area. So Chris kept talking about wanting to go behind the curtain.
Yeah.
So
was it in other not 別の話？
いや、あの時の話。
あの時の話。
うん。
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Brendan here says you're allowed to buy 1-day licenses from major brands like Transformers, and for that day you can make official Transformers toy, but just for that day.
Oh yes, perfect.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh.
That's interesting.
As I said, in Japan, the license and matters are more difficult in other world, but we make excuses like this on the festival.
Yeah, so amateurs can obtain copyright permission from publishers to sell their own handmade figures.
Okay.
Okay. So handmade versus like putting stuff in a mold or like production type stuff. Is that?
Not a mass production type, but just for the amateur thing and to enjoy themselves and the private customers and so on.
Okay. That's kind of like how the Horsemen have their rules for customizers and the 3D printers to like not sell IP that's too close to, or stuff that's too close to IP, just to like, it's okay if they make their own and they sell that one custom, but like not to. I know people would make mold, like the silicone molds, and do like the pores and mass produce stuff sometime before 3D printing was as easily done.
That's close, but we can do it online and just at the hall, at the place, the show place. So there are so many customizers and creators at those 8 big halls because it's only occasions they have to have a free license for 1 day or 2 days.
Now, are there more events like Wonder Festival, maybe smaller, but like throughout the year, or is that kind of like the big, the one time a year kind of thing?
And the biggest one is the comic market, twice a year in summer and winter. But the action figures or on the 3D resin figures.
Bang. Yeah, I remember you.
I have no idea what he's talking about here. Do you know what he's talking about? Says he remembers the Get a Jump.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is.
It's Van. Do we want to know?
That's true.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, there's another question from Jordan Wholesome Morlock. What was your favorite thing about coming to Legion's Con in 2025? And also your second and third favorite thing. So you can just do one if you want, but he's asking for 3 if you've got it.
So yeah, my best is the Dawns of Discovery Waves broadcasting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And second,
that's a good wave.
Yeah. And second is Koi basic creation figures. And third is booths and customers and painters I walk around the venue and talking them is so great thing.
Gotcha.
So did you get to sit in to G-Con? Were you in the room during the reveals or were you watching it somewhere?
He was at G-Con and he actually broadcasting to Japan.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, on his X's account because I don't know why, but all the Japanese and figure fans are on X, not on Instagram or Facebook, just on X.
Okay.
He made a broadcasting and it was so popular among the Japanese figure fans, Legends fans. So
that's awesome.
In that way, we believe that we can increase the fans of Legends. Mystic Legend in Japan too.
Yeah.
And we learned how the Legends Corner down in under New Jersey and Four Horsemen's office tour and so on. And we brought back to Japan and we had the first unofficial fan meetings in this February and it was successful. So we were so happy.
Very cool.
Did you buy anything while you were at Legends Con?
Many things.
Yeah.
Both exclusive figures and some 3D custom parts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And
something for you to paint up when you get home, or something that was already painted. For the 3D custom parts.
Yeah, but not yet. Because I was preparing the Japanese fan meeting up.
Gotcha.
Okay.
We brought 2 empty suitcases and
that sounds like a good plan.
So what's your do you have a favorite thing to customize? Like you mentioned that the dwarves and knights are pretty popular. Do you have a favorite thing that you like to do, or is it just kind of whatever characters come into mind?
favorite
customize?
ハングリーじゃないや。何をカスタマイズするのが一番好きだって。
何を
さっきドワーフの話出たけど。
はい。Like animalized character like rabbit knights or the hedgehog.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
snake. That hedgehog one with the torso and the head together.
Oh yes.
Yeah. That's a good
Dirk
one.
did that one, right?
Oh yes.
So, yeah. Yep. What did you think about koi? The fish that they had, the Legion's Con exclusive. The koi figure. Yeah.
Oh yes, koi.
Yeah. Did you guys pick that one up?
Mm-hmm.
Did you buy that one, the koi?
Of course.
Yeah. Yes, koi and warrior revenant, nymph, Drell, and burger and scaphoid too. Yeah, all things.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Very cool.
Well,
yeah.
Being a retailer, Rising Sun's coming up for release soon. Is there anything in that you were particularly excited about?
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yes, of course. And I really love the border bear. Yeah, big bear.
Oh yeah, the bear. For sure.
Yeah, he looks great.
Yes, and I wanna compare the Atlas and version 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, with the polar bear. Yeah. Yep.
No, Atlas.
Yeah.
Oh, Atlas. Gotcha.
One
Yes. Talk about the 2 different bears. Gotcha.
I feel like that Bodvar is going to dwarf the GI Joe
Yes.
polar bear.
Exiles
Oh,
from
yeah.
the mountain. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them side by side. It's not even close.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen that picture yet.
Well, and then we also have the Kickstarter going on right now, which
Oh yeah.
you know, a lot of these figures will, well, not a lot of them, all of the figures will be available at retailers afterward. So currently 826,000. We got 2,061 backers. So what do you think about these figures in here?
Of course, I love them, and in Japan, regionaries love them too because they look basic adventure style.
Mm-hmm.
And in Japan, the video game like Dragon Warriors, Final Fantasy, and so Wizardry, and so on. So Japanese people, Japanese fan wants to the basic monster and adventures figures. So the RPG figures are the best choice for the first Mythic regions or for custom Mythic regions figures.
Oh yeah, I mean these are going to be great for customs, especially with the price point. Like they're
Yeah,
lower,
yeah.
you know, cheaper, and yeah, that'll be great. So, what about the game? Are you guys excited for the RPG game?
Yeah, and so we will try to localize the rule for Japanese, and I want to play the RPG in Japanese in Japan with the Japanese legionaries.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
Have you played like D&D before?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Gotcha.
We just had our most recent session. Curtis and I and a couple other folks do one where we it's not their version, but we've modified our characters to be from Mythos, and Joe, our GM, is managing to make it Mythic Legion. So it's just 5e. So it's essentially the same thing, but without the official rules and the official names and everything. So we did that a couple hours ago, and it was a lot of fun. That's such a fun time. It would be greater if we could be in person. We got to do that at Legion's Con, where we got to do the Mythic encounter with the figures on the table, so they were full size. That was really cool to kind of like zoom in on your figures and see our customs like used in the game.
Did you get a chance to play the role-playing game at Legion's Con?
No, because I'm not good at speaking English, and so I only looked at oh, it's so fun.
Right. That's cool.
All right. Billy's throwing out a custom here. A question, rather. Thoughts on Goblin Slayer? Love the D&D nods in the light novels.
Oh yes. It's a popular novels in Japan. Yeah. So なんだろうな。you know なんだろうな。D&D をちょっとモデルにしてるようなところが。
It's based on D&D, and so it's familiar with ideas from the D&D, but it's original, and Goblin themes are very loved in here. So it 海外でも人気なの。
このアニメは配信してると思う。
The Goblin Slayers are loved in United States too. The anime.
I've not heard of it, but I'm looking at it now. It looks really cool.
I see. It was originally a light novel in Japan and made into anime.
Oh, it says it's on Netflix, so I don't know if that's still
Okay.
if that's still now. You know, sometimes the stuff comes in and out, but yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, I just had what? Oh, I just went blank. I'm
You'll
sorry.
find it.
Sorry, Curse.
You'll get there.
Oh,
That that guy, that would be a cool Mythic Legions character in the middle. Like a big goblin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remembered my question, but I'll bring it up after this one. But
have at it.
Okay. So you're familiar with not Infinite, Figura Obscura. And they've dabbled a little bit with some different cultures and religious things and historical stories. Is there anything you would want to see that would be a really fun thing from Japanese culture or folklore that you would want to see them take a stab at a Figura Obscura?
いっぱいいるな。で、日本のね。
うん。
I want to see Kappa or Tengu, but they included Nippon Adventures, so
Gotcha.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe
But,
they'll
yeah.
cross over and do a
Yeah.
Infinite Legion collab between D13 and you know, Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There you go.
I want to see the Kappa in Legion's line, so compatible the shell and the hand and the face.
Gotcha.
Okay.
ヤマタノオロチとか。
Yamata no Orochi. And so
That's got like the kind of turtle face, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah, Eric hasn't sculpted anything turtly for the Legion stuff, has he? Other than the one evil shell shield.
Yeah, not that I can think of.
カメっぽいの。
I mean, with the whole world opening up, you know,
I mean, I
as
would
big as
say,
it has, there's a lot of room for them to do.
フォーホースメンで今までカメっぽいか。
カメっぽいのはいないかな。
I don't know. I could almost see a Dragoseer head being used for some sort of turtle thing, but
Oh, but,
maybe not. It's not same, but
Our Kappa sculpture is original.
Okay.
The famous Japanese hand sculptor created a Kappa head.
oh, okay.
He's doing a Bandai.
バンダイとか。
He's doing many works with Bandai and creating monsters like Godzilla's theme.
Okay.
So we are working with him, and he sculpted our Kappa heads, hands.
And shell.
Okay. Oh, Billy makes a good point. Krull from the Archon line of characters that they just did the Infinite Legions. I know they teased they're going to do more of those characters, and he's the turtle from that one. So that would be
Oh yeah, that would
potentially a big bulky figure.
それはなんか、
yeah. He's pretty massive.
なんかドラゴンかな。
What? Oh shoot! Time change always messes my brain up, and I'm my questions are bouncing off my head before I can get them out. Sorry.
You got it. I have faith in you, Jesse.
It's just trying to track back the path in my brain from what we talked about and what word triggered my question and what it was.
We talk about turtles, Archon. Here's that one that we were just talking about.
Oh, like a turtle.
Yeah,
that would be cool. So I could definitely see that coming in the, Infinite Legions at some point. So
I'm not saying I want anyone to trip backwards on me, but I would not want this guy to trip backwards on me.
Yeah. He's got an interesting shell. It almost looks like the pyramids on his shell.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's interesting.
Okay, I sent the photo of Kappa on your group DM.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So check it.
Let me see if I can pull that up without crashing here.
I believe in you, Jesse.
Thank you. Believe in my Wi-Fi.
Well, he's doing that. Here's another more cartoony type of version, but inflicts plagues on his enemies. Yeah, he does not look like somebody I'd want to mess with. He looks a little scary.
Ooh, it's okay to share this?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to just present screen. Let's see. I apologize, folks, if I get a little choppy. My screen does not like when I do two things at once, but we'll give this a shot. This looks really cool.
Oh.
For what I've seen of like the folklore images and stuff, that looks exactly what I would have expected it to look like. That's really cool. And this is going to be part of the Nippon Adventures figures?
Yeah.
That is neat.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that.
And do they have is there like the recess in the head, right? Isn't there like a water up in the top of the head? Okay.
Yes.
I learned that from a Hellboy cartoon, I think.
What is that for?
I don't remember, but that's part of the thing. Like to defeat them, like you had to knock them over and knock the water out. At least that's the way it was in the cartoon, I think.
Looks like we got a special guest that just arrived. Oh, who's this guy?
Oh.
Is that Lord Farquaad?
I'm not sure. Oh, hey, Chris.
Wrong shirt, I guess.
Yeah, they were just giving us a bunch of sneak peeks on stuff that we weren't supposed to see. So
What's an upside down
Masaki, we're gonna have to talk later.
Like these.
Old news. Hey, real quick. I thought that was pretty funny that my freaking phone died. What was it, last night? Just as I was saying something, I was about to say something, and the phone died. I'm like, you.
You can.
So that
this is a family-friendly show. You can say it.
So what's up?
We were just talking about.
We were just talking about you guys at Zolo last weekend.
It's a thing. It's a happening.
So Kickstarter about mid-year.
Oh, yeah, something like that. I'm still working on it. It is moving fast, but not as fast as I thought it would. I thought I was being conservative in my estimation. Apparently, I was very wrong. So I'd rather it be right than rushed, which that's me.
For sure. We were looking at like the articulation, even with the soft goods and stuff, was pretty amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's the hardest thing is making sure the soft goods is as like thin and soft as possible, so that you can, because at that scale, obviously you can't replicate real folds and wrinkles, but So far the material we've been using has been pretty good to give a good amount of, folding and movement without being too bulky. Obviously, when you have multiple layers, it does tend to get bulky. So I'm just trying to avoid that. It helps that the buck is slender, and then the female buck is completely revised from what it used to be, from the one female buck that I had before. So that it would be more slender, both because it just matches a Japanese physique for the female. And then it, sort of byproduct is that when they're layered with the kimonos, and then all the different layers of that, that it won't just be like a poofy, like a robe, you know what I mean? Like a bathrobe, like a luxurious, thick Waldorf bathrobe.
Do you
Hey, you
do you know how many different like designs that you're gonna have for like the kimonos and stuff?
That's a Masaki and Hanako question. He's the expert, not me. I'm his worker. He's my sensei.
Like these are like, this is really impressive that being able to get all of this posing.
Yeah, I mean, kind of my mistake for not including a sword with the figure. That was just kind of added in with Masaki's. I don't even where you got that sword from anyway. Where'd you get the sword from, Masaki? The katana. Where did you get that from?
刀どこのだって。
刀は、なんだっけ。なんだっけ。Sorry, I don't remember.
But I mean, obviously, we're working on the different swords and blades that will go with the figures. There'll be, like you saw, that was the new sandal foot that comes with him. There's going to be the foot with the geta, which has those like the long, like the wood with the block like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what Billy was talking about in the chat?
I don't.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll
jump?
do a single
Yeah,
one
get
because
the jump.
Okay.
they have the one where it's two of them, 1, 2, but then they have one where there's just a one, like a T. But that might be might be a little difficult for posing, although I will have a flight stand, so that'll help. But we'll see. I don't know.
Jesse was really impressed with this, like that you're able to get this like kneeling pose on an action figure with especially with soft goods.
Yeah, and the thing too, see, this is the problems that you run into. The legs are plastic; they're solid. They're not going to squish like a human leg, So it's kind of like some companies, a lot of times, like a Japanese company, when they do the leg, they'll have it so like the back of the thigh has a little scooped out, so that when they bend like that, the calf will kind of nestle into the back of the thigh, so you can really get more of a flat kneeling. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that because I feel like it changes the aesthetic of the leg and it makes it like unrealistic. But then obviously when you're posing it like this, it's a little unrealistic because he's not as far down as he should be.
Right.
So it's kind of like, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Try and kind of pick which way, you want to go on it. And
it feels like this is a good middle ground.
Yeah, I mean, overall it looks good. And like you said, with the soft goods too, the soft goods, are relatively thin, so they don't get in the way as much. But that's the other thing too, is when he's kneeling like that, it's going to fold behind the knees. And then you have 2 layers of clothing also.
Oh yeah,
minimum 2 layers, because it's the top and the bottom. Then you might have like 4 layers because you might have something underneath it. So it's it's best that you can do. And there's some paint master, some of Sherry's paint.
Sherry's doing the painting on it.
Yeah, she did biblical too for the most part and knocked it out of the park. Obviously, I expect nothing less from Sherry. This stuff, like even those little masks, she like crazy with. Like she killed it. The top left, there's 2 of the yokai, the lantern and the sandal. and then you have some of the headgear, the the kind of I don't want to say helmets, I don't know what you call them, baskets, I don't know what the right English term would be for those.
Hmm.
I mean, obviously the one in the
I
middle
don't
is kind of
either.
like a rice patty hat,
Yeah.
And then the second row, those patinaed heads are statues of what the hell are they called? Like Tengu, like human Tengu,
Gotcha.
because they got the big noses. And then you got some masks, and then the gold masks are going to be. I'm probably going to do this set of like a little packaged promo pre-campaign set, basically. I don't know how to explain it. And it'll just have like the gold masks. It'll be limited where you can only get it during the pre-campaign because Backer Kit allows you to do a pre-campaign kind of, raising funds where this will be available. You can purchase it, and you can only purchase it pre-campaign. It's not going to be available during a campaign. So let's say it's $20, right?
Mhm.
So you're going to basically make this purchase for $20. And then when the campaign starts, you have to then take part in the campaign, and have like some sort of a pledge in the campaign. If you don't do that, you do not receive the pre-campaign purchase. It just becomes a donation, essentially. If you take part in the campaign, then it's added into your, pledge, essentially. So like that $20 gets you that piece, and then it becomes part of your pledge, and of whatever, like, let's say you pledge $100. So your total pledge is $120, but you'll get this bonus in your campaign. And so it's a way of raising funds before the campaign even starts, which I think is really awesome, because then you can do this like unique little pre-campaign item to really, it helps. Kickstarter has, hey, sign up here for the Kickstarter. We'll tell you when it's live. That's it. This, you have skin in the game now. Like you're getting a bonus piece that's only going to be available right before the campaign. And it encourages you to make sure you take part in the campaign also. And if not, and like I said, then I think it just becomes a donation. As far as I recall how, when we talked about it, because I was talking with the Backer Kit people a lot, and Backer Kit is so much better than Kickstarter. So
let's say that somebody, we'll just call him Van for the sake of argument. Let's say that he does that and he spends the $20 up front. He puts in on the campaign. Do you think there's a chance that people just at a convention will be able to get theirs before he does?
Well, since this is only available pre-campaign, then the only way you're going to get it is when it ships out with your campaign, whatever you pledged. Mm-hmm. So if someone made the order, like let's just say, random name, William White was to make an order, right? And he said, hey, I'm going to be at the show.
That's pretty good.
And he said, can you bring my order? As long as he slips me a 20, of course I'll bring it.
Okay. Well, there you go. It looks like that's probably already in the works. So
I mean, or Billy Beige could do it too. I mean, either or. It's all good.
It's true. I've never seen Billy Beige and William White in the room at the same time.
So yeah, and then what else? Yeah. Then there was new stands in there. So there's like a grass base, wooden plank base, a tatami mat base. Those are really cool. I like the way that tatami mat came out. It looks really nice. Hard to tell just in this picture. I'll probably do something where I'll have like the wooden base. I'll have like maybe a lighter wood color, and the grass. Maybe I'll also do like a kind of autumn color where the grass is sort of browning a little or something. And then with the tatami, I'm gonna have it where it's instead of that green and tan, it'll be like the tan. Because I've seen like I believe it's fresher, newer tatami sometimes has like more of a green hue, and so I'm going to make the tan will be more of like a lighter green, and then the green trim will be like black. Because there's like a lot of different colors for the trim. The trim could be anything. But I want to just have like different options, just different color options for it.
Are you going to have any life-size kimonos that people can purchase throughout the campaign?
I mean, that'd be kind of cool.
It would be really cool.
You mean
especially with that D13 logo on it? Yeah.
D13 kimono, you heard it here.
It'd be pretty awesome.
Hanako wants to put that work into that before you start offering them up for sale.
Yeah. I would definitely buy a D13 kimono and wear it to Legion's Con.
So would I. I think Masaki, you're gonna have to look into some kimono stores and we make some D13 kimono.
Make it super limited.
That would be okay.
Yeah. Let's see. What time is it now? It's 10 o'clock. Oh, yeah. Well, it's morning. It's morning for the team in Japan right now.
Yeah, Jesse always starts our show by saying good morning, and this time it actually made sense. So.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Although right now it might be let's see, it's almost 10 o'clock. What time is it for you? 11 a.m.?
Yeah, 11 a.m.
Okay.
Almost 11.
Okay. So I can still say Ohio. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
and then I wanted to pull this back up real quick. I'm assuming this is like wired like down the front and then across the bottom. Is that
hell yeah. Yeah,
okay.
It goes down each side and then around.
Gotcha.
And like you have to, right?
Yeah.
How can you not?
Well, this has got some great movement on it with that. So.
Yeah, because I want you to have the movement, I want it to be a little bit more dynamic. And so originally I also had it in the sleeve, the opening, because it's it's pretty big. But the thing is, the sleeve opening technically is only about like that big, and then the rest of it is stitched. So I don't really know how much sense it makes to have a wire in there. Like I sort of still want to, but I don't know if it just makes sense.
Gotcha.
I did not know
because original one, I have an earlier sample somewhere, and it was not, it was not stitched closed. It was just open the whole way, more like a Jedi robe.
Okay.
And it had the wire in there, and it was pretty nice. But again, I don't know if it makes sense with it being half closed.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, it's like I said, that having that wire in there at the bottom will be nice.
Very cool.
Well, if you do put it in the sleeve and have it run down where it's stitched closed like that,
I'm all about that. Yes. And sometimes yes, but sometimes no. And it depends on the situation. It really it depends on how I feel that day.
All right.
Did I just for my own mental sanity,
exactly,
I did not finish a thought, right?
Just like that.
No.
Sometimes
This is what it's like talking to Chris. So
I mean,
and you guys,
Jesse wanted to unmute
you guys wanted to
so
work with him.
Saying I wouldn't have to make things up.
Yeah, they chose to work with Chris. That's true. Very cool.
How do you say I'm sorry? I'm sorry for him.
Any other hints or anything that people might be interested to hear about this? In advance of it going up.
Jesse's trying to say, but I can't hear him.
Go ahead, Jesse.
I was just going to say that if you have the wire all the way down through the stitch part,
I'm going to play with it. Like, am I the only one who doesn't hear him? Because I don't hear him.
You don't hear Jesse? That would be why. Okay.
I don't hear him.
That would be what's going on. So yeah, there's a StreamYard glitch that sometimes you can't hear one of the people. So
oh my god, I thought you guys were messing with me.
No. Nope. That's funny.
I swear.
But you guys heard my joke at Chris's expense, though, right?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will have to translate for Jesse, I guess.
Okay.
So the wire
will
be good for dynamic posing.
Will be good for dynamic posing. You got that, Chris?
Yeah, I've never had this happen before. I've never seen this happen. Yeah. I mean, the wire in a sleeve would definitely be good for dynamic posing, but again, it's like it's a small area too, and even with what we have now, where there's no wire, like I'm just trying to determine if it needs it or not.
Gotcha.
You know, because if it was open all the way, like when the first samples, it definitely made more sense, and you could do a lot more, and you could do a lot more with the dynamic, movement of the sleeve.
Gotcha.
You know, because then I would do it. Well, it's like kind of the same as the biblical robes. Those had the wires in the sleeve.
Yeah.
So you can kind of pinch them and have them, instead of it just being straight, you kind of have it, move. So we'll see. Again, having it half closed and stitched together, it also eliminates some of the space that you can put the wire to.
Yeah.
So,
anything that you would want people to know in advance of this going live? Any kind of sneak peeks or hints or anything that we might be able to share with folks?
No, I mean, I don't know.
It's gonna be cool. Buy it.
I hope it's gonna be cool. I mean, like I got the this is one of the old vintage kind of tourist dolls that I've shown before. I had it at Legion's Con too, so it's got like a hair wig and stuff. Oh, it's coming. It's to put it in the mail. Don't worry about it. I dropped it off yesterday.
I don't have one.
So it's got like the different wig styles. So I'll have like heads that have swappable hair, traditional hair, kind of modern hair, just so that there's a variety, because obviously with it being, Nippon Adventures, it's going to be, back in the Edo, era, a lot of it's going to be authentic to the time. But there'll be some kind of modern parts too that people can use, or even maybe with just the blank buck, you know what I mean? So that it could be used for other things.
Gotcha. And then they were saying females probably like wave 3 or 4, something like that.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Somewhere. It'll be in there somewhere. I think the way we had it was like wave. It's going to be just like biblical. It's going to be 4 books, 6 figures in each book. I kind of like the way that worked, and I want to keep it in the same vein. So it'll be wave 1 and 2 will be, some historical characters, some purple accessories, some of the yokai demons, a couple of like more, sort of army builder kind of generic characters too, like peasants and things like that. And then I think wave 3. Did something fall?
Oh, you heard it here, folks.
I thought I heard something.
Peasant Legions coming
wave
to
3,
D13 before.
We'll introduce the female, and then it'll just be like a mix of things, in terms of female, male, demon, just kind of different things. So we have generally we have the where'd that come from? Actually, that might be the older body. She's a little too thick.
Yeah, this is all I could find on the internet. So
yeah. So now if you take that, right?
Yep.
And she's just slender all the way. Yeah. I know I got a dragon to do. It's being worked on. Don't worry, Bob. So yeah, I mean, like the thighs are a lot more slender. Even the calves are a little more slender. The arms are slender. The torso and the waist is more slender. The breasts are smaller. It's the whole figure essentially had a redo. So the thing is like, all right, this was the female figure for the biblical line.
Mm-hmm.
And now the female figure for the whole point, like with the Japanese or the Nippon Adventures, was to spread the tooling so I don't have to do the female and the Goliath in biblical. But it's like this will this female work in biblical, or am I just gonna have to go back to doing a new female body? It's kind of like, damn it. But it makes sense to do it for this line, to do it more slender.
Especially with all the soft goods and everything, to still have, all the articulation and all that.
That was the biggest reason why.
Gotcha.
Because it's funny too. I mean, you see a Japanese woman wearing a kimono, and it bulks her up a little bit, and it makes her a little bit, like thicker, a little bit bigger, and then when that comes off, it's just like they're like this little itty bitty thing, and it's I want to make sure that the overall look is correct, and again, not just like poofy. Not like Ralphie.
And you would know because we heard earlier in the show that you're a fan of Japanese women. So that's what we were told.
I believe the word was friend. The word was friend.
While that is true, my number one fan is Chinese women, because my Chinese woman is right here. Do you want to say hi to Masaki or Hanako? Yeah, she wants to say hi to Masaki and Hanako. Sorry.
Yeah, basically he loves women.
He loves women. They just stop there. He loves women. Okay.
Yeah, he loves women, and here then make sure the women looks beautiful.
Oh, very cool.
Just make sure you have that finger on the mute button, Curtis. That's Jordan.
Wait, my mute button?
No, he already can't hear you. You don't need to mute, Jesse. Awesome. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Anything else that you want to share with folks before we end the show? Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I just want to talk about how awesome Masaki and Hanako are, because they're my I look up to them. I'm their baby. They're my senseis. They're my leaders. They're my everything. They're amazing. I love makes me happy that whatever it was, however many years ago it was, when I was doing the customer service and the retailer stuff for Four Horsemen, like whatever it was, 2020, 2021, and I saw Masaki had large orders going to Japan, and I was like, I wrote him, I said, konnichiwa. Hello, Masaki-san, how are you today? And I was like, I see you have like some large orders. I was just wondering, are you a retailer? Like, are you selling, or is it for your own collection? And he said, keeping some, selling some, and I said, hey, would you like to be a retailer? Because for the same amount of money, you can get probably twice the amount of product.
Yeah.
So I kind of converted him into like an official retailer, and then we just kept talking, here and there, and I kept telling him how badly I want to go to Japan again. So eventually, got to go. When I went with George and Jim, we went to China, but we stopped in Japan first, and we met up in person for the first time with Masaki and Hanako, and we talked about things, and we talked about Wonderfest and trying to expand in the Japanese market, and the both of them have become dear friends, and now we're working on this project together. It's something all three of us are so passionate about and want to do this, which is awesome, and I just love it. So I'm looking forward to this project finally seeing the light of day and having my dear friends being a part of it.
Very cool. Very cool.
Jesse, you have anything you want to say that I can't hear?
I do, but it's just a dumb pun joke, so it's not worth making Curtis reiterate it.
He says he just got dumb pun jokes. So well, we thank you guys for being on. This was a lot of fun. I think that this line is going to be awesome, and I hope that everybody jumps in early, supports it often, and makes it come to fruition, because these things look awesome. So great job.
Thank you. Are we gonna bring you out to Japan someday for Wonderfest, Curtis? What do you think?
It looks like a lot of fun. I was just pulling up pictures, and it looked like there was a whole bunch of people, and they said, well, that's just one floor. There's like 8 floors. I was like, holy moly! Like that's a big place.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just very wide like this. Like you have like one huge section with like 100 through 300, and another huge section which is like 400 to 600, and another section is like 700 to 900. It's an ass ton of people there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's crazy.
Can't see everything in one day.
The crowd's not appealing to me, but I hope to travel to that part of the world at some point in the next couple of years. So I'll have to make that a destination as well.
Jesse hopes to travel there someday.
As he's talking in my head, I'm just making weird noises.
It's accurate.
Well, we thank all of you for being on. Appreciate it. We are going to put you backstage and close out the show. If you've got to go, we totally understand. If not, hang out and we'll be right with you as soon as we close it out. So thank you very much.
Thank you both and Chris for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right. That is a show, Jesse.
Yes, it is.
That was a ton of fun. Those things look really good.
They do. They do. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Kickstarter. Get a couple of those. And
yeah, the movement with those soft goods to get that kind of movement is pretty impressive. So
yes. Absolutely.
Beautiful. I think we got a show next week, right?
We do. I forgot to make the slide. We definitely have a show. Next week we've got
special show.
We've got Brian Lynn and friends joining us to reveal something special next weekend. It does have to do with CarverCon, yes, coming up, which we will both be at in varying capacities. So yeah, join us next Sunday night at 8:00 for the Carver Collective for CarverCon. That sounds weird. I'm going to take that one back. I mean, I know I can't take it back, but let's not make that a thing.
Joe says he'll have to tune in for that. You may be doing more than tuning in. So, and then the following week, I don't know that we're going to have a show, but both of us will be at MuskeeCon. So if anybody is near the Michigan area, and you've got the time free, MuskeeCon is on the 21st of March. The 20th is the Mythic Meetup, that Friday night. So if you're able to make it out there, it is a great time. I know Jesse and I both really love that convention. So you can come see us in person if you want. So
my favorite part of the convention, obviously, is always seeing the people, like everybody says for everything, but hopefully someone does or says something that gets me to honk, laugh at Saturday night dinner, embarrass everybody in the dining room. That's my goal. And Brian said we can say community project reveals. So together on 3, 2, 1, community project
reveals. And he says there will be a Phantom Trooper giveaway. There you go. So giveaway and information and Brian Lynn and friends. I mean, you got to show up next week for that. So
yes. Yeah. Hey, Boba Check's here. Thanks for watching and thanks for that awesome shot. And I don't have Neve, but I do have the Legendary Warrior. I'm not going to brag and show her off on screen, but I know it's basically the same build. So I'm still very excited about Neve as the character.
I'm excited about the Legendary Warrior because Darla won't let me touch Nieve. So at least I'll still have one of the 1.0 female builds that I can play around with.
I wouldn't bet on that staying in your hands very long once you get home. Unless Darla's coming with you, and then it won't last in your hands at all.
Oh, I did have one other thing in relation to CarverCon. I'm actually doing kind of not really planned, but it's happening, like Road to CarverCon. So I did a How'd They Do That a couple weeks ago with Jared Tanner, which is the Legion Forge on Instagram. and found out that he is going to be exhibiting at CarverCon. It's going to be his first time exhibiting. So then I just recorded one with Mr. C, who you and I have talked to a couple years ago, because he's going to be exhibiting at CarverCon. It's going to be his first time exhibiting. So I'm going to try to get over the next few months a few more folks that are exhibiting at CarverCon for the first time, so that people can kind of get to know them and see their work. So if you're interested in that one for Mr. C, it is up live now on my channel. If you're a member, if you're not a member, it'll be up Tuesday morning. But I encourage everybody to look at that one, because he not only talks about how he comes up with his dios, but he shows some of the ones that he's bringing to CarverCon and some of the price pointing. And I tell you, folks, you're going to be surprised at the price points in a good way. So there you go. Jesse?
Isn't everybody vending at CarverCon for the first time?
I mean, they've never exhibited anywhere else before.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah.
All right.
So there you go. So check that out.
There it
Either
is.
now, right after this, if you're a member of the Art by Ackerman channel, or Tuesday morning if you aren't. So,
And there you have it, folks.
What you got going on?
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll have to watch and find out.
Yeah. Whatever this is.
Whatever this is, that's happening. I'm not going to get into that here.
Okay.
Thank you all for being here with us tonight. It's been fun. Some great guests, some great insight into the creation of Nippon Adventures. Cannot wait for the Kickstarter and to get those figures in hand. Because unlike the first time I saw the D13 stuff at the 2021 Legions Con, and I was like, is this a joke? Like I was like, someone just having fun here? Like, because I didn't know anything I didn't know who Chris was. I knew nothing at the time. I didn't even know who Cornboy was at the time. Like,
and then you got to know Chris, and you were like, is this a joke? Because yeah.
Yes. Well, no. I mean, probably. Well, thank you all for being here. Thank you to everyone watching on the replay. It's been fun. It's been grand. It's going to be morning somewhere, an afternoon in other places, an evening elsewhere, whenever, wherever. Ole, ole, ole. Sorry, Shakira took over for a second there. Until next time, folks.
What's on your shelf?